Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with the attack line for Monday, April the 1st, 2013. April Fool's Day, everybody. Hope everyone had a decent April Fool's Day. I haven't been pranked. Maybe YouTube, but they were going to award these winning awards, like the best videos of all time. That's a little good April Fool's joke. Are they really going to shut down? But I think, like I said, it's an April Fool's joke. Besides that, I hope everyone had a great Easter. Great Easter weekend. I had a decent one myself. Mostly laid back. Excuse me. It's 8, so excuse me. Mostly laid back. I had no gigs this past weekend. I was off. First time in weeks that me, DJ Zack Attack, has been off, but I got a gig tomorrow. Yes, rare gig on a Tuesday. Tuesday Splash Bash. So, there you go. Now, let's kick off the Entertainment News today. Entertainment News today, starting with your #1 movie for Easter weekend. G.I. Joe Retaliation kicks off last week's #1 movie, The Croods, after 1 week with $14 million. Since its release on Wednesday, it's made $50 million during the 4-day total. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Actually, 5-day total. So, congrats to G.I. Joe, and of course, its star, the WWE Champion, The Rock, who I'll be talking about during my Raw preview in a few minutes. So, there you go. New #1 movie, G.I. Joe Retaliation. Now, on with some big concert news. Starting with Lollapalooza. Now, Lollapalooza is already sold out for 3-day passes and all that without the lineup even being announced. Now, they said the lineup was supposed to be announced a week from tomorrow, April the 9th. But, thanks to all the leaks, they decided to release the entire lineup 1 week early. And the rumors said that Mumford & Sons was going to headline it. And yes, Mumford & Sons were the big draws of the Lollapalooza lineup at Grant Park from August 2nd to the 4th. Joining Mumford & Sons in this huge, stacked, diverse lineup, The Cure, The Killers, and the newly reformed 9 Inch Nails. Yes, they're back. Doing one of the very first shows since reunited. Also joining in Phoenix, Vampire Weekend, New Order, newly reunited as well, Postal Service, Queens of the Stone Age, Eric Church, the only country artist in this entire lineup. You got Kendrick Lamar, Imagine Dragons, Ellie Goulding, Lumineers. I'll just give you like a list of people. Like, I'm not giving you the whole list, just like highlights. You got Lana Del Rey, 2 Chainz, Alt J. You got Courtyard Hounds, the side group of the Dixie Chicks. You got Bauer, Mr. Harlem Shake himself. You got Emily Sunday, British singer. Of course, Icona Pop. Nobody want to hit one. I love it. Kind of eating up the charts there. And that's some of the groups. There's a lot of groups in here. A lot of groups on a lot of stages, of course, at Grant Park in Chicago. There's single-day passes available starting on Wednesday, April the 3rd. Wednesday just so happens to also not only be the day when single-day passes for Lollapalooza are available, but the day that I and the entire world has been waiting on. Yes, the Rolling Stones are finally going to announce their U.S. tour on Wednesday. They're calling it Start Me Up Wednesday. Now, last Wednesday, I mentioned on Wednesday's attack line, last week, that Rolling Stones confirmed, finally, after months of rumors, they're playing Glastonbury. With that announcement, I think me and the rest of the world were like, if they're announcing Glastonbury, that means this rumored U.S. tour is imminent from announcing. They said it was going to start around May and June, and the tour would be announced in early April. Well, it's early April, and Rolling Stones on the website and all over the world, billboards and video stuff has been appearing in L.A., Chicago, and New York, and several other cities to advertise the Stones and their tour announcement impending on Wednesday. Now, yes, we have confirmed from several sources that it is going to be the U.S. tour, to be promoted, of course, by AEG Live. The tour will kick off in May, as we know, 18 dates in all, but we will find out the whole entire itinerary on Wednesday. Like I said, Start Me Up Wednesday. Is that the name of the tour? Anyway, so there you go. Rolling Stones finally going to announce some tour info on Wednesday. Cannot wait. Hopefully they come to Detroit. Or at least here in Michigan. Like suburban Detroit. Like past suburban hills. If they're doing arenas. Fuck Joe Louis Arena. Now, speaking of tours, today was a promised day from the Honda Civic Tour. Honda Civic Tour promised today that they would announce the headliner for the Honda Civic Tour for this year. Unlike another organization, Stars and Stripes Festival in Michigan, they were supposed to announce today, but it was kind of an April Fool's joke. Going to announce it tomorrow. Honda Civic Tour, it wasn't an April Fool's joke. They announced the lineup. After going with alternative bands for the last couple of years, with Big 182 and MCR in 2011, Paramore in 2010, in last year's lineup, considering of Linkin Park and Incubus, this year they're going more back. Following their winter tour, Maroon 5 is going to headline the Honda Civic Tour for the second time in their career. When they headlined the first time in 2005, they were still an up-and-coming group. They did smaller venues. And also opened up for the Rolling Stones the last time Stones were in Michigan for a concert. I'm not counting the Super Bowl when they did Super Bowl 40 here. I'm counting that first concert on the Bigger Bang Tour in 05. But anyway, Maroon 5 is doing the Honda Civic Tour and it'll kick off this August. And they got a great co-headliner, Kelly Clarkson. Of course, I saw her last year at DTE where they are going to be here on August the 28th. And Kelly, I saw her last year. I didn't see her with, I saw her with the Fray were opening, headlining, but I didn't see the Fray. I left at the Kelly, but Kelly was a great act. And Kelly and Maroon's a great combo. They're going to have a third artist at select dates. It'll change per venue. It'll be between Wazzy Crane, Tony Luca, and PJ Morton. 3 artists that will open on select dates. Wazzy Crane will open up in Detroit. Pre-sale takes place this week. Main tickets for the public go on sale this Saturday, April the 6th. So there you go. Kelly Clarkson and Maroon 5, the Honda Civic Tour 2013, kicking off on August 1st in St. Louis, mostly an amphitheater tour, which Adam Levine says he's very happy about doing an amphitheater tour. It's the purest form of touring. Like I said, they've been doing arenas for the last couple months and still finishing up the arena leg of the Overexposed Tour, but now we'll go over to the Amphitheater Tour, hitting mostly major markets, Chicago, they're going to be Cincinnati, Indianapolis, no Canadian dates, so some Canadian fans may be very upset. Then it may, well, Canadians can travel to Detroit, they live like Renzo or something, so there you go, Maroon 5, Kelly Clarkson, Honda Civic Tour. Now, I'm with some album release news on Demi Lovato. Now, Demi Lovato released a new single, Heart Attack, a few weeks ago. Still hitting up the iTunes and Billboard charts. Now she announced the release of the album, which is the album that Heart Attack will be on. She appears kind of topless on the new album cover, titled Simply Demi. Coming out, I think it's coming out in May, I think. So I don't know the date, but I think it's like May 5th, May 6th or something. One of those 2 days. May 14th. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, May 14th, we release of Demi Lovato's new album titled Simply Demi. Of course, we follow up to 2011's Emotional Skyscraper album, which was made in the midst of Demi Lovato going to rehab for depression. Speaking of famous celebrities going to rehab, Cory Monteith, otherwise known on Glee as, of course, the big football star. I haven't seen it in a while, so I forgot his name. God, I forgot his name on the show. Finn, that's it. Sorry, I haven't watched Glee in a while. Yeah, Cory Monteith, aka Finn, just went to rehab over substance abuse. According to several people, including his publicist, they have confirmed that the 30-year-old had voluntarily admitted himself to a treatment facility for substance abuse. Several of his Glee castmates have tweeted their support. Ryan Murphy, the creator of the show, said, "I am proud of Cory Monteith and love and support him 100%. since he will be in rehab, he will not appear in the final 2 episodes of the 4th season, being yet to film, which I don't care because I don't watch Glee much anymore, but kind of a sad thing to hear, though. Fox said Cory's a beloved member of the Glee family, fully support his decision to seek treatment, while Harry Chum Jr., a.k.a. Harry, forget his character's name, too. He said, supporting Cory for his courageous decision. Get well soon, my friend. Kevin McHale, a.k.a. Artie, sent his condolences to Cory. Love you, Cory. So proud of you. Even Leah Michelle, a.k.a. Rachel, issued her own statement, saying that I love and support Cory and will stand by him through this. I am grateful and proud he made this decision. Fast and speed recovery to you, Cory, and good luck on your rehabilitation process. So, best wishes to him. Godspeed to you, buddy. Get well soon. Get recovered soon. Now, although Cory's taking substance abuse now, so he won't die eventually, people have died recently. Starting with the death of famous music producer Phil Ramone, known for his many works producing people like Frank Sinatra, Bob Dylan, Ray Charles, Paul Simon, and Billy Joel. I think he won Album of the Year producer credits for Billy Joel's album and also Paul Simon's albums. He died Saturday in New York at the age of 79. He has been hospitalized since late February with an aortic aneurysm. Over his 50-year career, he has won 14 Grammy Awards. Like I said, Producer of the Year, he won that award. A lot of people are sending their condolences to him, and I will too. Send my thoughts and prayers and condolences to the friends and family of Phil Ramone at this very sad time. Also, this is a sad death as well. Once again, saying thoughts and prayers to the family of Ric Flair, whose son Reid Flair died at the age of 24 this weekend on Friday. Apparently, the 911 call is on the internet. TMZ posted the 911 call. I didn't hear it. I don't want to be appalled. They said that apparently Ric Flair was there when Reid Flair apparently died. The same cocaine addiction, but they have no cause of death yet. Might be because of that, but they're making it up and just letting it be known that Reid has had an addiction to cocaine. Because Ric Flair was in, I think he was in town doing, I forget where it was, like Connecticut or something, doing some shows, indie shows with Reid. And after Reid died, Ric flew out to be with his family, and he sent his love and support to the fans. Thanks to fans for the love and support and their nice prayers throughout this sad time. So there you go. Thoughts and prayers, like I said, once again, to the family and friends of Ric Flair for his son Reid's death. That's sad to hear. Now, segueing towards more wrestling news on a brighter note. If you didn't see my TNA Impact review on Thursday, I've seen a lot of views for it. But for those of you who haven't seen it, I mentioned, they mentioned last week that this week's episode, which is already taped, will feature an X-Division qualifying tournament featuring Mason Andrews, Sanjay Dutt, and the returning, and I marked out over this kind of, Petey Williams, the Canadian Destroyer Master, is back in TNA. Now, I said on my review, I said, is Petey back full-time or is he part-time? Where is apparently full-time? I mentioned on that review as well that Petey has been working here in Michigan, my home state, for an organization named Clash. He was a former Clash champion. He just fought his last match at Clash over the weekend. It was his career on the line in Clash following an attempted rematch against the reigning Clash champion known as Jay Miller. So, Petey Williams lost. And, of course, he said, everyone knows where I'm going now. TNA chance. I saw a video on YouTube about it. So, there you go. Petey Williams is back in TNA full-time. So, that's cool. He's been doing a lot of one-night-only tapings and, of course, the Impact taping that'll air this Thursday on Spike. Now, on to an event that's live. WWE Raw tonight. The final Raw before WrestleMania. With a lot more to do. Hopefully to hype it up big time. Hopefully it's a great go-home show. Top 5 questions must be answered tonight. Question number 5. Who were any of the names we announced for the Hall of Fame? And or were any names for inductors. Now we know that Bob Backlund will be inducted by Maria Menounos, Mick Foley inducted by Terry Funk, Arnold Schwarzenegger inducting Bruno Sammartino. We still don't know who's inducting Donald Trump. Bob Backlund, yeah. We don't know who's inducting Trish Stratus, Donald Trump. I think it's the only names that haven't inductors yet. Bob does, so does Foley and Bruno Sammartino. So, we'll see if any new inductors. I think Trish already knows her inductor, but she ain't revealing it. It ain't Lita. That's what I'm hearing. It's not Lita. But we'll see if any new names will be inducted or not. Paul Bearer, come on, man. He just died. So, who knows? Maybe they'll induct him tonight. Who knows? Question number 4. Will any new matches be added for Mania? Now, IC title matches made. Wade Barrett against Miz. 8-person mixed tag involving World Scholars teaming with Bella Twins against Sweet Tea, Bonus Clan, the fucking Dactyls. I predicted that match last week in my Raw review. And we don't know if the U.S. title will be defended or not. I mean, Divas title match may be made. Caitlyn against AJ. Hopefully that's the pre-show where it fucking belongs. So there you go. Oh, Bonus Clay's a pre-show. Should it be in the pre-show? Hopefully they'll announce that it is part of the pre-show, not on the main card. So we'll see if any new matches get made tonight. Knowing WWE and knowing how last minute to make matches, including Mania, they will probably announce new matches last minute as usual. Without no hype. There are 3 questions left about the big 3 feuds. Question number 3. What will go down tonight between Rock and John Cena? Now, I've been checking the promotion for the feud and why we're seeing it again. You know, the lack of build-up for the feud, especially Rock promoting his new movie. But last week's promo, the Q&A last week, was probably the best promo they've done as part of this current build-up for the match. Match is probably going to suck, but still, at least they're finally trying to promote it. Like I said, the promo last week was the best promo, especially with Rock bottoming Cena following a Cena FU attempt. So, like I said, they got physical doing that Q&A with the Hall of Famers. So, there you go. Rock and Cena, see what happens with them tonight. Question number 2 now. We'll go down with Triple H and Brock Lesnar. Now, Brock Lesnar, I don't know if he's there or not tonight. He hasn't been on Raw. He was on Raw last week. Triple H just came out and talked about him. Of course, the match is no holds barred with Triple H's career on the line. So, we'll see if Triple H loses or not to Brock Lesnar this Sunday at Mania. And see if Lesnar shows up tonight. But with Rock there too, who knows? They'll probably be in the same building. Now, it's a go-home show before Mania. So everyone's got to be there. Rock's got to be there. Cena's probably going to be there. Taker and Punk. I'll get to that in a moment. And of course, Triple H and Lesnar. And now on to the number 1 question. What will go down between Undertaker and Punk tonight to continue the build-up for their feud at Mania? I apologize for the video stuttering. So anyway, we saw last week Taker and Punk got a little physical last week with a little physical altercation between them two. And still got the I mean, Paul Heyman tweeted something that we're gonna earn your pay-per-view dollar. Get it? Earn. U-R-N. So probably gonna make fun of Taker and earn again, exploring Paul Heyman's death. Like Paul Bearer's death. I always say Heyman instead of Bearer, but anyway. See what happens with that tonight. And the feud's got a way better build than Cena, Rock, in my mind, Taker and Punk. It's the feud that everyone should be talking about, not Cena, Rock too. So there you go. We'll see what happens in a go-home show before Mania tonight on Raw at 8 on USA Network, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. That is it for my Atakline for today. See you all later for my Raw review tonight. That in mind, you've all been attacked by the news from Zach. See you, everybody. Yeah.